On behalf of Case Western Reserve University's Women in Tech Initiative, I'm your host, Michelle Burgess. We interview women in the tech space. We learn about their roles, we learn about their career, and we learn about trends within the industry. In this segment, I'm joined by Elle Zadina, and she's a product manager at Google. Welcome, Elle.
Hi, thanks for having me.
We really appreciate the opportunity for you to sit with us, and it's such an amazing opportunity to learn some of the insights about your role with Google and being a product manager. And you shared a little bit preliminarily that it was an interesting kind of chapter in transition going into product management. So we're eager to hear what your role looks like and how you got there and what the nature of day-to-day is like.
I started as a software engineer. I did a computer science degree at Case, which I absolutely loved. I had a blast, learned so much in my classes. And I had 2 software engineering internships at Google, one on the front end iOS shopping app, and then one doing some machine learning things within search. And as I was going through that, I heard about this program called the APM program. And in my internships, I didn't interact too much with a product manager. I didn't really know what they do. But through the interview process, you answer a lot of product questions and estimation questions, like how many tennis balls fit in a school bus, or how do you estimate the bandwidth needed to serve Google Maps, things like that. And I loved those questions. I had a blast. And I luckily got a spot in the APM program and have been a product manager since then. As a product manager, your job has a lot of breadth to it. You work usually closely with a team of engineers and designers. Then you work with a lot of cross-functional partners, privacy, legal, marketing, to actually go from ideation of a feature through the whole implementation process and then launch that feature and continue iterating. So it's a really exciting process. My day-to-day looks like a ton of meetings, constant context switching, which can be both fun and challenging. But I get to learn about a lot of things and interact with a lot of really awesome, smart people that are constantly teaching me new things. So I really enjoy it. It's a new challenge and something new every day.
Are you able to talk about some of the products that you've touched? And I understand some might be proprietary, but can you give people just kind of a glimpse on some of the platforms that you work with or what the particular products are that you've touched?
I work on Chrome OS, the operating system for Chromebooks at Google. So think Mac OS or Windows, the equivalent at Google. And I own all the system UI. So whatever phone you have, right, or laptop, you've got that bar of apps at the bottom. We refer to it as your shelf. You usually have an app launcher or a grid with all your apps on it. Quick settings, system surface to be able to help you quickly set up the device the way you want it, check your Wi-Fi, things like that, notifications, search on the device. So my team owns all of those surfaces, kind of the first interaction you have with the device and the surfaces that you need to do anything or get anywhere on the device. So we love it. We have a lot of fun and it's a pretty critical area for people interacting on a Chromebook.
So with your role as product management, that's not what you directly went out after school, correct? So there was a little bit of transition and some learning. Tell me when you left school, what you first started doing and then how that transitioned into product management.
So I actually did start as a product manager in the APM program right after school, but I made that transition from the software engineering internships. The transition was, for me, it was natural because I found that as a software engineer, I got a lot of depth, technical depth, which I absolutely love. But for me personally, I was interested in going beyond that technical depth and really getting to think critically about the user and work with other functions. So getting to work with marketing to actually pitch the idea to users, right? And getting to work with legal and privacy, other teams. And so I found that the product management role gave me more breadth, more opportunity to learn about different things that I didn't get to learn about in my degree, which I find really fascinating. And I think one thing to keep in mind is that different roles at different companies will vary widely.
Thank you so much for your time, Elle. We loved learning about Google, about what you do there as a product manager, and just about the interest and passion that you bring to the table. So best wishes ahead for you.
Thanks.